So, here's a review of Yakuza 3, a sandbox game without any cars. What's the point?
Look at all the jaggies, my god.
I hate you PC gamers.
What, for enjoying quality looking games?
Appreciate games for what they are, entertainment, not things that are cutting your eyes.
Nonsense.
Right, so this is the start of Chapter 7 in Tokyo, Main Street, Tokyo. As you can see, it's quite well remodeled, and the occasional person seems to pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This guy over here in front of me, who's standing with his back to me, looks like he's ready for a fight, so we'll go see what he's up to. Apparently he's never seen me around here before, but they all say that. The random battles are quite frequent. They can come up every few minutes.
Yep. And then you sort of zoom into a fight mode.
Yep.
Is it quick time?
No, only if they grab you from the start.
Oh, I see.
So there's 3 guys that I've got to fight in this one. Sometimes there's a few more.
How come you've gone sort of Super Smurf sand?
Underneath the orange bar at the top, the long one, is your energy bar, and underneath is your focus bar.
Okay.
And each time you pull off a successful hit, that builds up, or if you block a hit. If you say, I'll get up close to one of the guys and press triangle as soon as I get hold of him. So get up near the wall, press triangle, and you do a brutal move, and that's him, he's knocked out. But the blue bar is reset now.
I see.
So I have to build that back up again.
I'm not sure I'd pick a street fight with the guy that had giant blue flames coming out of him, if I'm honest.
Okay, so this fight's pretty much over. Just knock this guy one hit.
Got a crowd.
So yeah, as you build up that blue bar, you can do finishing moves depending on where you are standing in relation to objects in the real world. So if you're standing next to the wall, we'll throw him into the wall. If you're standing next to guardrails, he might drop them on them, breaking their back. And there's about 80 different finishing moves in the game to unlock. This lady over here is going to have a bit of a quest. I already know what this one is. This is a dining dashing quest, and there's a guy that's been going around all the restaurants and eating all their food and then running off without paying.
Nice. In terms of game time with all the side quests and things, how long is it?
Well, if you achieved everything 100%, you'd be looking at around 100 hours worth of game time. If you just want to absolutely smash through the story, it'll take the average person probably just under 30 hours to complete. So then this goes into the chase mode, and this is a submission. This is away from the main story. So the analog stick does all the moving,
yep.
Whereas the shoulder trigger makes me sprint. See, I'm not running full speed now, and I pull the shoulder trigger. So I've got to get close to him, and then try and shoulder barge him and get his power bar down, which is the bar down the bottom, the purple one. The side quests, some of them are mundane, and they'll get you to run over here and buy dog food for a dog, and you go back and the dog's not there, and then you've got to try and find it. But then you get other ones that are actually quite interesting and lead to fights and getting new moves. The earlier ones like these are quite simple. The later ones get a bit harder.
Still getting away from you.
Yeah, but they slow down. If they get too far ahead, they just slow down until you get closer. So they do give you a bit of a chance.
He's just running around the same block.
Yep, and that's what they do.
That's a bit average. Yeah, that's some die-hard stuff right there.
So this guy's been doing it for a while. You do about 4 of these submissions with this guy, and then he says he's not going to do it again. You take him back. This is the same with all submissions. When you finish them, you get a little bit of experience points, which level you up, and they'll give you money or potions like drinks and stuff that will rejuvenate your health, or your heat meter, which is that blue bar that we talked about before. So that's pretty much the gist of it. The side quests, there's about 100 side quests in the game. There's probably about 15 to mini games, 10 mini games. Which
Are
is
they
on
actually any fun though?
some of them are quite good.
Yeah, 'cause
Some of them are
Grand
really,
Theft Auto, let's go bowling all the time. It got so tedious.
the bowling in this is very similar. You just line up your target, press X. There's no skill to it, not like Wii bowling or anything like that.
Because there's that risk, isn't there? They just put content in there for the sake of having content because other games have it, but you don't actually enjoy playing it. You just, it's there, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't have to do them, but if you want to do the 100% complete, there are hidden bonuses at the end of the game if you do get all the scores on the mini games and challenge some of the other characters as well. Like if you do really well in some of the events, you get challenged by someone, you beat them, and they'll give you something that will help you along your quest. Right, so that's Yakuza 3. I don't know what you thought of what you saw of it, but overall it's a really good game. Definitely worth checking out. Very violent, but a lot of fun at the same time. Like I said, a few mundane tasks that might put you off. It does start very slowly, probably take a good 2 or 3 hours before the story starts picking up, but once you progress past that, then the game really grabs you and can be hard to put down.
And finally, Telefrag has a fat hoon on Tony Hawk's Ride for the Xbox 360.
Alright, so we're talking about the new Tony Hawk Ride and the peripheral, the board. Nice and durable, but does it work?
No?
It doesn't seem to be. It's a new franchise or expanded franchise on the Tony Hawk game. This time focusing on this peripheral here. Controller's now out the window. Stand on this and try and emulate riding like a real board. But with these sensors, it doesn't seem like it actually works very well. I mean, you can see here it's going in the background while I'm rubbing my hand over everything. But it just doesn't seem to work as well as it sounded in theory. Nick, what did you think?
Yeah, I was watching you play it before, and that's pretty much terrible. You're all flailing around like a crazy man, and nothing much is happening on screen, and then you stop, and all of a sudden he starts busting moves.
I'll tell you what, I'm doing a lot better now than I'm sitting down playing.
Exactly, which is a bit strange, but that shows how well it doesn't work. So really, the addition of a peripheral to the game, turning into, I guess, a Guitar Hero for skateboarding, it's ruined the franchise rather than improved it.
But could they have really done anything else? I mean, Tony Hawk's been milked to death for the last 12 years now. I mean, you start off with Pro Skater, which was great. Tony Hawk 2, some people saying one of the better ones, if not the best. And then they started going with Thug and American Wasteland, and it just went downhill from there.
They had to do something different, I suppose, and everyone was going this way with, guitar games, DJ games, all those sorts of things on the Wii controllers.
But then it's just going to be another peripheral that's going to sit in the cupboard with your drum kits and your everything else, DJ controllers, and I mean, then you've got to pay the extra price of what a normal retail game is as well.
It's about $250, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what sort of work went into this testing, but the controller is definitely unresponsive, and it's not like picking up a guitar for Guitar Hero Rock Band and anyone can pick it up and have a go. This, I mean, it still maintains that need to have a little bit of balance. Not everyone's going to be coordinated for that.
Yeah, you've got to understand the concept of skateboarding to a degree, don't you?
Yeah.
You've still got to have that basic sense of balance and movement.
Yeah.
Whereas with the guitar controllers, at least for those sorts of games, it really is just pushing some coloured buttons, and you feel like you're getting somewhere.
You do. You feel some sense of achievement. Whereas this, half the time, it's not even doing what you think you're doing.
I mean, that's part of the thing, isn't it? With that controller, you're so close to skateboarding. Why not? Just go and skateboard. Just go and skateboard.
Just go and skateboard. Just go and skateboard. Just go and skateboard.
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
That's it for this week's Telefrag. Cheers, guys.